Free Guy, the new summer blockbuster starring Ryan Reynolds. Is this a movie that deserves some serious play, or sadly, is it not worth the time of day? Hey guys, welcome to Marcus Loves Movies. My name is Marcus Lee and welcome to my Free Guy movie review. This is a movie that we should have got in 2020, but then you know what happened and we've had to wait this long, but finally it's here. So gonna talk about the movie. First, let me give you a quick plot outline and then I'll tell you what I think about it. So, when a bank teller discovers he's actually a background player in an open world video game, he decides to become the hero of his own story, one that he can rewrite himself. In a world where there's no limits, he's determined to save the day his way before it's too late and maybe find a little romance with the coder who conceived him. The movie's directed by Shawn Levi and it stars Ryan Reynolds, Jodie Comer, Lil Rel Howery, Keery and Taika Watiti. Up front, I gotta say, I really enjoyed this movie more than I thought I would. I thought it was gonna be your typical summer blockbuster. You go in, you take your popcorn or your minstrels in my case, you watch what happens on screen for a couple of hours and you walk out and you forget about it. But this was so much better than I thought it would be. So this is about a character called Guy who's living inside of a video game and decides that his life is boring and he wants to do something different with his life. So it's got hints of movies like The Truman Show and Groundhog Day and even the Lego Movie, because he's a really positive character. You know, everything is awesome. He's that kind of guy, and all around him there are gunshots, there are people robbing banks, because that's the nature of the video game that he's living inside. But he decides, actually, I want to do something positive. I want to be a hero. The best thing about this film is Ryan Reynolds. He is such a likable guy. It's actually hard not to like him, and the great thing that he does is that he laughs at himself and he makes this film really enjoyable to watch. Another shining star in this film is Jodie Comer, who plays the aforementioned coder. Her character's called Millie. She is an absolute boss when it comes to accents. If you've seen Killing Eve, you know what I mean. And here again, she's playing an American person, but she also does the English accent because she's English, like I am. So when she first arrives on screen, I just wanted to do that because I thought, as a British person, I am so proud of her. She's fantastic in this and she holds her own up against Ryan Reynolds. Taika Watiti plays a character called Antoine. He's the main antagonist in this film and he is such a funny guy. In fact, I'm a little bit jealous because I feel like he's living my life. He's a really cool director. Then he also gets to have a laugh on screen. I would gladly switch places with him. He's got some great lines in this. I mean, he makes a reference to Albuquerque boiled turkey. You need to watch the film to fully understand that. But he's only on screen for a limited amount of time, but all the time that he's on screen, it's just hilarious. We should have got this movie last year, but hey ho, we had a pandemic, so everything was delayed. But this is the movie that we needed in 2020 when there was so much darkness and depression and sadness around. This is the kind of movie that really would have lifted our spirits at the time. So it's a real joy to watch it now. Sometimes summer blockbusters can be overcomplicated. They can be bloated in terms of the running time. There can be too many intricate details in the script to the point where once you've seen the film, you feel like you've got to go online and think, what did that mean? I didn't quite get that. This is a film about gaming and I'm not a gamer. I play a bit of FIFA from time to time, but it was simple, it was fun. I got it, I understood it. And I think it was a good movie that you could watch as a 10-year-old or a 50-year-old and you can both enjoy it the same. There's also some subtle messages in the film which some people might find to be a little bit preachy. Me personally, I didn't mind. There's the occasional message about gun violence in the world. There's the occasional message about how women can sometimes be just beautiful props to be draped across men and how they don't need to be that. There's also an overall message about violence in these video games and why do we need our video games to be so violent. I just thought this was a really fun movie, but I was even surprised when in the final third, I had a moment that made me feel a little bit emotional. It's about the interaction of these two characters and I was like, oh, Free Guy, don't do this to me. Don't make me catch feelings. And in closing, I gotta say, I don't have that many criticisms about this film. You could argue that it borrows some ideas from some other films. I mentioned The Truman Show and Groundhog Day and Lego Movie, but it worked. So I can't really think of many negative things to say about this film. And that's gotta be a good thing. So my official Marcus Loves Movies rating for Free Guy is, drumroll, I'm gonna go for it, 5 stars. So some of you will disagree with a 5-star rating for this film. You'll think, it wasn't that good, was it? Listen, I've got no complaints about this film. I can't fault it. I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed it for what it is. Let me know what you thought about Free Guy. Do you think it was a brilliant film, or are you like, nah, Marcus, nothing special? Let me know in the comment section. Whilst you're here, can I say, please like this video. And if you like movie reviews, trailer reactions, movie discussion, please, 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 would you consider subscribing to this YouTube channel? Do that by hitting the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I release a brand new video. Guys, I really appreciate your time. Please tune in for the next time I release a brand new video. So until then, take care of yourselves and thanks for watching. See you soon.